Here we go, another test drive, 1966 Chevy Chevelle. This one's got the 454 labeled as a 427, but it is a 454 big block, power steering, power brakes, upgraded pulley here in the front, aluminum radiator, and it's clean. Custom interior, aftermarket set of wheels, disc brakes, drum in the rear. This car looks good. I love the color. Interior sets it apart. Be sure to check us out. MapleMotors.com, hundreds of pictures, finance and shipping, it's all there on the website. Dual exhaust out the back on this one. And hit subscribe if you haven't already. By the end of the video, you'll know everything about these cars. About that time. Let's go for a ride. Time to check out this interior. And when I mean custom interior, this thing is beautiful. I love these seats, very comfortable. This thing is set apart from the others. Headliner could be tightened up. Somebody did change it out. Newer light. And everything just looks uniform. They've got some custom mats in here. Look at our pedals. Touch screen. Cup holders, unheard of. Those don't look very deep, but they'll hold something. Just kind of checking everything out. They've changed the plate out. They've changed the glove box out. It looks clean. Show you the mileage. Look, it's so old the mileage is blurred. Hard to stand behind mileage in a 66 model anyways. It starts up like a beast. It does have cutouts as well that make this thing extremely loud. Wipers do work. Doesn't look like the radio's cutting on. No, blower motor not working. Turn signals, I hear them, but they're not blinking right here. Neither side. I hear them though. Tilt column. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? You know, I was trying that radio and we have the giant screen right here. I'm not used to it. That one cuts on. I haven't even opened the trunk. I'm kind of wondering if there's a custom stereo in here. Yeah, we got static. See if we get a radio station. I don't even know how to work this one. I assume you click that. Oh, there you go. No, antenna's not hooked up either, so you're not catching a radio station. It is providing sound. You probably have to connect to Bluetooth. You got aftermarket gauges here. This thing sounds ridiculous. Let's go ahead and wave him in. This is my son, guys. He's coming with us. He's going to be riding with us for the next 5 videos today. I'm going to try to get 5 done. We might not. Our gas gauge over here is looking like it's working, but we'll stop and get some fuel. Do you think the horn works? We haven't tried it. Yes. You do? You're wrong, dude. You're wrong. You got that one wrong. What'd y'all bet? Well, tach works. Let's hit the road, see what else we can find. Get your seat belts on. He already did. We're good to go. Got you set up on a good mic setup too. What y'all think? Audio quality any better? Can you hear that car? Do got a stiff pedal on this one when it comes to brakes. Throttle feels great. This thing pulling good. Speedometer's working. Do have a light right pull. See it kind of pulling me to the right. Plenty of power. Thing's quick. Brakes, they feel fine. They're stopping fine. Just a stiff pedal. Cool. All I'm doing is just running it up to 50 miles an hour, just feeling that power, feeling that pull, and it's smooth. This one feels like it's got a highway gear. You should be able to hop up on the interstate and run 65, 70 miles an hour. Now, definitely gonna get gas. I think the gas gauge works. It's just on E right now. Yeah, I do have the wallet, so we can get gas. Well, just like we always do with the routine, we're gonna go in here and get some gas. After this, we'll get some outside shots We're definitely gonna light up the undercarriage. Oh, we got a bunch of cars to do today, so we're gonna jam these out, aren't we? Have a little fun. Now guys, if you have any other questions by the end of the video, that's what we're here for. We'll come back over, check everything in detail, and make sure you know what you're getting. Let's see how it cuts off real quick. Engine temperature is 55 pounds of oil pressure at idle. You rev this thing, it goes up to 65, and it turns off well. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get some fuel, and I'll be back to let you know if the gas gauge works. Well, my son put the gas in for me today. Thanks, bro. Let's go. This one, 93 octane all the way run, about 6 gallons worth of gas. Was that cat stiff to get back on? Yeah, it was stiff to get off. You can actually see the little tabs a little bent. All right, let's rock and roll. What do you think? Does the gas gauge work?
Yeah.
You think? What do y'all think? You're wrong. Dang, that's 2 for 2, bro. Now, if anything changes, I'll let you know, and also let you know online. Actually, it did change. It's coming up now. I think all it needed to be started. So, the gas gauge does work now. Now check this out. Open it up. Works. If you like being loud, it's got it, because it's got the cutouts directly under the car. If you want to be quiet, you pull this little switch here and it's quiet. I don't have to talk as loud now. Now, kind of that undercarriage shot where I drove over really fast, well, that sure left some black marks. It was so loud when I was getting on it, I didn't realize it was spinning for a second. It's because we had that exhaust open. This car's got plenty of pep. It keeps cool. I mean, we're sitting at 190 right now. Great oil pressure. 40 pounds and you get on the throttle, it goes up to 55. It's just running like it should. Nice little parking lot over here we found. That way we can be loud over here. This is where I come when we have cars like this. This is the kind of car that's built to beat the pavement. That's a good shirt, built to beat the pavement. Now I'm gonna not make you dizzy. I'm gonna try to be as still as possible without moving my head too much. Because people complain that I make them dizzy when I'm going back and forth like. Of course I gotta watch traffic, make sure nobody's pulling out in front of us. And of course keep us both safe and this car. As far as drivability, I love this thing. We did find some flaws in the paint. We found some chips up here, little chips around the car, some stuff you need to know about, the bottom of the door. Nothing major. I didn't see anything major. So smooth. Somebody's replaced this steering wheel too, because this thing feels brand new. As you can tell, I was being quiet, just letting you hear the car. Bumping the road up here, I'll point it out. Very smooth suspension. The brake pedal is so stiff on this one. It stops just fine, but it just turns into like almost a brick. And other times it's got pedal, so I guess it's losing vacuum from the big block there. And if you want to roast the tires, it does it easily. As you can tell. The guy's picking out the flaws. It's coming up next. That's chips, scratches, rust, dents. This was a fun test drive, so stick around for that. I've got plenty more to do. Look, we got another 55 sitting right out here, orange and white. That thing is shining. That's the next one on the list. Stick around for that video and check us out, maplemotors.com. I'll be back. Well, that was a lot of fun. This thing's pretty cool. I love the cutouts, the drivability. It's fast, it's powerful, it's beautiful. It got lots of attention at the gas station, and that's not a sales pitch. This thing is just awesome. But I know there's flaws. I've seen a couple spots. I want to show you everything about this car. Chips, scratches, rust dents. Let's get started. Coming around the front. Actually, that front bumper's in really good shape. And over that fender. Light bubbles on the bottom of the door. They're there though. Spot here in the corner, vacuum midsection. Spots there in the inner. There's a spot here up top. As you can see how I'm holding the camera, of course I'm talking to you too. When I'm coming down the side of the car, that actually shows you if there's any waves or anything. This one's got a little bit going on here, but it's still pretty straight. Looking down the side of the car is just, this is a clean ride. Now up top here, you got a little bit of damage. It's been fixed. You've got a huge touch-up spot, wrong color. But I assume this would be a hard color to find because I don't really see cars this color. Imperfection there around the antenna. Up here around the wipers, chips. Trim around the front window looks good. Chip up here. Vent windows nice and clean. Handles new. Back window on this one, pretty clean trim, looks good. Kenwood speakers in the package tray. Liam, I'm thinking about seeing what it would be like. What do y'all think? I'm going to do it today either way, but I'm going to give you the camera and I'm going to follow you around and we're going to pick out the flaws, but I want you to do it because you watch me all the time. Anytime we come out on a test drive and he's with me, he follows me around and sees everything that I'm picking out. He's learning, guys. Only 13 years old and taller than me, so we're going to try it out today. We'll see what that does. We'll pick a car and I won't miss anything, don't worry. But I definitely wouldn't mind him holding the camera, chips, and getting some action in here. Jams, your seal has been replaced. It's not perfect, it's been replaced. Got a few little stains there. This is new. Panels look good. Package tray actually looks clean. There's not a lot of rust. In good shape. I'm just glad I got to video this one. This is one of those that people walk in and when they see it, they just buy it. A lot of these cars will come through the lot and I won't get to video because they'll buy them before they release. It's not a joke. It happens all the time. Pretty much every week, 2 or 3 will sell before I can list them. This week I had a C5 Corvette, super clean car. Guy come in and bought already. I have the video, so I'll put it out and show you, but it'll be listed as sold. That way you don't get your hopes up, but we'll show you what came through. Coming down this side now. Again, we go down the lower portion. We hit these angles. You see how I'm doing this? And it really gives you an idea. I mean, you can see the smooth surface there. If there's bubbles, they're gonna pop up. Dude, got some dirt here, a little rubber. I didn't do it. I think it's Armor All. And Liam, you see how I'm doing these edges here? There's a bubble. You want to hit it from both angles. Show it really close. That could be rust coming through. Most of the time at the bottom of these doors, your water's going to come down through the top here, get trapped in the bottom of the door, and there's a weep hole down here on the inside that'll drain out. Well, water always gets stuck in these. Little chip there. That's just pretty much all classics. Coming on down this way. Light little scratches on your trim. Up and over. Dirt spot there, come right off. Same thing, look down the car. Yeah. Little bubble. And I try to move pretty slow. It does give you a good leg workout. How do you think I keep my physique? I'm kidding. Bubbles popping up here at top. Chrome looks good. Mirrors clean. Seals been replaced. Vent window pretty clean. Light pitting here. This right here is usually caused by buff burn, which is people buffing the car with a speed buffer, and they'll hit it and they burn the paint. Chip in the corner. Chips around your windshield wipers at the bottom. Paint's a little, yeah, there. And the vents. Put around your windows, pillars, little chips. Front window's good. Look in the drip rails, because a lot of times they have cracks and waves, and look at that. A little bit of waves, a little bit of cracks. It's not terrible. It's not perfect. And you got to go really slow on these, because sometimes it's hard to pop up, but I tell you about it, and we take pictures of it as well and put that on maplemotors.com. Looking over the roof. Again, you see how I'm hitting that, where you can see all the way across, and then you move. And if there's a wave or something or a dent, it'll wave in the camera there, and that actually looks pretty straight. All right, and then when we go to the interior, I'm gonna capture the whole door. You want to check everything out. This has been replaced, so this is actually pretty nice here. Your handle's good, all the chrome's not peeling up. A lot of times this chrome will peel up around these edges. I don't know if you remember being a kid and peeling mine in my Chevelle. You were peeling it all off, all the chrome. And around those edges. I went to the back seat and was like, no! Doors actually look good. Underside there. Always go slow on the underside of the door. Looking in your jams. And of course you got your back seat. Bags full of goodies. Literally in the description below you can see what I use to make these videos. A little glue back here. The seats, amazing. I love them. I want them in my car, honestly. Headliner needs to be stretched out. It's newer, but a mechanic put it in. I can tell you that because an upholstery guy would have got it tight. They're too picky. Seats are just beautiful. Always pull the mat, make sure there's not a big old hole in the carpet. It looks good. Got some speakers in that console. So that's always good. Has some extra tunage going on. Looking across the dash. And the passenger seat here. Looking down your console. Wonder if that lifts. No, it doesn't. It'd be cool to put some little rubber pieces down in here. And of course, ignition. This car starts up wonderfully. Just great. Sounds awesome too. Engine temperature's finally up to 180. It took forever for that to come up. Show the gauges one more time. Visors. Under the hood. Great. The power steering setup. The upgraded exhaust. Plug wires all look pretty clean. You got the rails that hold the plug wires. You got your upgraded battery strap. That's a joke. But whenever we don't have the little triangles, we have the straps. And I don't know what it is about classic cars that come through. Nobody has the triangle piece. They always lose it. Up under the hood. Insulation's been replaced. Overall overhead shot of the whole entire engine bay there. Good deal. This thing's staying super cool, and it doesn't even have an electric fan on it. That's something that I always add to my old schools. It's just a precaution, especially with a big block. You got an imperfection here on the nose. Man, she shuts good. Coming across the edges, chips. Worst spot on the car right there. I'd have to have that touched up. Chip. Guys, I do appreciate you watching. See, the hood's a little high here. That was just the hinges. It went down flat and flush. There's our friends from the police force here. He's always here every day. This side's up a little too. But I do think that was just the springs and the adjustments. Guys, thank you for watching. 100 detailed pictures available, maplemotors.com. Again, at some point today, I'm gonna pick a car. You're gonna do what I just did, and I'll follow you around. If we gotta do it 3 times until it's right, I'll tell you. But we're gonna figure it out. He may knock it out the park. Check maplemotors.com, finance and shipping detailed pictures. I'll see you in the next video.